Hey Matthew, this is Colleen from Digital Blaze Marketing. I wanted to give you a few tips on improving your organic ranking on Google. I am going to show you a few tools and things that you can do yourself. If you're feeling overwhelmed or you want to outsource it, you're more than welcome to reach out to me. The first thing I want to talk about is content. So content is how Google knows what kind of keywords you should be showing up for. And typically we try to put about 1,500 words on most pages. Some I can get away with a little bit less, but more competitive niches I try to get closer to 2,000 words. According to this tool right here called SEO Quake, you have 295 words on your homepage. There's nothing really here that, yes, like me as a human, I can see what you're doing, but you don't have enough words here to tell Google what it is that you're offering. And that I can show you through this tool called Ahrefs. You actually don't have any keywords that you're showing up on Google for. And I did some research. I looked at one of your competitors, which is SRM Concrete. They have 1,500 keywords that they're showing up for. So that's just a comparison. I'll go through them later. So how do we power our websites? So one way we do that is with backlinks. And backlinks are transfer power to each of the keywords that you're trying to rank for. Backlink is basically a link from an external website that points to your URL. So like on your Facebook profile, you have your business page, you have that URL listed, then people click on the link and it directs them to your page. That's a backlink. So you have 2 backlinks coming from a total of 1 unique domain. And it looks like it's like maybe you were featured on Tennessee Backroads or something like that. So again, going back to SRM, they have 13,000 coming from almost 200. This number right here is the strength. Basically, it's rating the strength and integrity that Google is giving you from the quality of those backlinks that you're getting. News sites will first say NA or 0 once you start getting links. So right now you're at a 0. Google doesn't see that you are an authoritative site at all. So content is super important, so Google knows what kinds of keywords that you want to be ranking for. And backlinks are important because they power each keyword that you have registering on your website. The next thing I want to talk about is your Google map listing. So the great thing is when I search Weiser Concrete Manchester, Tennessee, you do come up, you have a Google map listing. Your phone number is listed, you have your hours, you don't have any reviews. So I just want to point that out because when people come over here and search Concrete Manchester, you are ranked number 7. You're right here. And of all these, like the first 10 companies, 10 or 12, you are the only one with no reviews. And that doesn't, as a consumer, that doesn't make me want to even click on your website. I'm going to look at the ones that have, they only have 2 and 11, but the image of those 5 stars make you look like you are new, you're inexperienced. So that's definitely something you want to, if you have customers that would be willing to give you a review, you should definitely pursue that. Okay, so how do we power our Google map listing so that we come up here at the top? That is called a citation. Citations are basically listings in phone directories that have your name, address, and phone number. I ran a search with you and Irving Materials and SRM Concrete. This particular tool found you listed in a total of 14 places. And your SRM Concrete, they don't have very good stats on their metrics. They were pretty low. And Irving Materials, they had 25, which is pretty normal for what I've been seeing. Honestly, you could go for 50, 60, 80 and really blow everyone out of the water. The problem is you're not ranking for any keywords. So if you could get keywords in your content on your page, then you would, if you increased your citations, then you'd be showing up higher for those keywords. Okay, lastly, I want to talk about keywords. I'm going to show you your competitors. So they don't have a lot of, actually this website has a fair amount of content. It looks like maybe 500, 600 words or so. But I want to point out the difference in your website which you have your services here, but there's no information. They're just images with ideas of what you do. But with Smyrna Concrete, if you go to their products and services, and they have a back page for each one, this is how they're ranking keywords for each category. So this concrete page itself, the back page, not the home page, will actually rank because all these keywords are showing up. They have tons of content, so Google knows what it is they do. And then this actual back page will rank for concrete. It's as many back pages as you can put content on and build links to. That's another spot that you could have in the top 10 pages, on the top 10 listings on Google. So that was just one thing I noticed the difference between their website and yours. Also, if you look at their metrics, they have tons of backlinks. They're good backlinks. They have a strong strength rating. Their keywords, look at their traffic, 5,000 people. You don't even have a traffic rating. Okay, so in this, obviously a lot of the things you're going to rank for are your actual name. So I'm going to put, I want to see all keywords that have Tennessee in it. Okay, so these are the kind of keywords that you want populating in your website. And then on top of that, I'm going to tell it to exclude Smyrna, except for obviously in the URLs. Okay, so check out these keywords. Ready Mix Concrete, Nashville, Tennessee, Rock Quarry. We got different locations. So you want to target these locations, location-specific keywords, so that you're popping up when people are searching concrete Manchester, and then you're populating for that. So this column right here shows you the search volume every month. So there's a lot going on here. I know your map had a boundary of just like the region around Manchester, but your website did say in the region, so I'm not totally sure how far you're willing to go, so just take this with a grain of salt. So this column right here is KD, is the keyword difficulty. How hard is that to rank? It's rated a 0 to 100. And so these are all super low competition. So it would take 30, maybe 60 days to rank for this. This number is kind of sort of related to how many backlinks it would take to power this specific keyword. So with a 2, I would probably aim for about 5 links pointing to this exact keyword. And so there, when you're in the top 3 listing organic spots on Google, you usually claim about a third of the search volume. So for example, SRM Concrete, Nashville, Tennessee, there's 20 searches a month, and they are in position 1, and they're claiming right here 6 of those clicks. So they're getting about a third. So all of these different ones are giving them traffic. I also did look at IMI Irving materials. They didn't have as great keywords. They have a lot. Look at their strength rating, their backlinks, how many. They're coming from 372. They're coming up for 5,000 keywords. Although when I looked at it, they're not fantastic keywords. It's a lot of informational blog and articles. How is limestone formed? Those aren't buyer-specific keywords. And when I searched Tennessee, I don't think I got anything actually. It's all their company. So not the best example. This is definitely where you would want to look for the best keywords to target. That's the Smyrna Ready Mix website. So I hope you found this helpful. Just to recap, you need a lot more content on your page. It needs to be it needs to be keyword dense. So all of these keywords that we saw here on the SRM website, concrete Manchester, concrete Nashville, those are the kind of things that you want filled in your website. You also want these to be, you want 400 or 500 words on each of these on their own page. If you could do that, that really just, it makes you more of an authoritative expert in Google's eyes. You need more citations. You currently have 14. I would probably double that, and then you would be competing with Irving materials. And then of course also this is also connected to you getting those keywords on your page so that you can compete with the others for those keywords. And then lastly, your backlink strategy. So you need to be getting your link out into other unique websites that will come in and power your website and power your keywords. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. My phone number is 321-504-1535, or you can message me on Facebook. Have a great day.